Hello everyone. Today we were hit with 3 articles claiming that Canadians are Islamophobic again and that we can't upset the Muslims. So I'm gonna go into those articles today. I was having a really good day, like I was okay today. I was finally having hope again, and I was thinking maybe we avoided this whole Islamophobia thing after the New Zealand attacks. And then I shouldn't have opened up my phone because I looked and oh boy, there they were. So two articles come to you from the Globe and Mail, both written by the same guy, by the way. So he was on a roll today. And the collaborator that wrote this, his name is Hassan Yusuf, and he's some union head somewhere. He's the head of Canadian Union something, I don't even know. But somehow he gets to be a reporter and a journalist and gets a place in the Globe and Mail. And he essentially tells us twice in one day that we are Islamophobic. I don't really like that when people keep telling us we're Islamophobic but without any proof. There's no proof in these articles. There's nothing. He just says, oh, there's a rise in memes against Muslims. Memes. Next meme. Memes against Muslims. Oh my gosh. And Islamophobic jokes. Anyways, if you guys know of an Islamophobic joke, let me know. I've never heard one. I have never heard one. So this guy is using the New Zealand attacks, the terrorist attacks, to throw Islamophobia at our face yet one more time. And this was entirely predictable. So on that predictable scale, that's 100% predictable. And the only thing that I'm a little surprised is that this guy is now pushing for having reforms within the workforce. So he's essentially petitioning the government to enforce rules in the private industry that everybody should now start getting Islamophobia training, like a re-education camp, but within our workplace. And he wants us to be trained on the sensitivities around Muslims and that they have special needs. and then they wonder why some people have a problem with the whole idea of Islam. I mean, not only is the ideology really intense and violent and wants to kill non-believers, but on top of that, Muslims come to non-Muslim countries and make demands. So I wanted to show you tonight that this kind of article they're first of all politicizing a terrorist attack, and they're politicizing to further their agenda. And the agenda here is that they're trying to get increasing rights for Muslims within the workforce at the expense of everybody else in the workforce who's a non-Muslim. So this is not the first time that we've seen this, but it's going to get a lot worse. I don't know how successful this guy's going to be in implementing this kind of thing and how much the private businesses are going to start implementing these Islamophobic re-education camps within the company. But this is definitely an attempt at imposing Sharia here. This is a jihad attempt. So jihad is not always a violent process. It can be a subversive process without violence. And this is exactly what is happening. Use one problem that's happening here, even if it's unrelated in a different country, apply it here, and then start the motion so that Canadians can be subverted and Islam can take over. And Islam does want to take over, just so you know. It's not me who says it, it's the Quran. So yeah, 2 articles about that today from this guy in the Globe and Mail. The other article that he attacks Andrew Scheer, who's the leader of the opposition. And what is actually kind of ironic, and that I guess the irony is lost on this guy, he calls Andrew Scheer far right, and he claims that there's a rise in the far right movement across Western countries. And nobody questions, why is there a rise of far right? That we're just being told, this is what all these articles do. You're just told there's a rise and we can't have that. So no questioning What is the rise of the far right? What even is the far right? Who are the actors behind it? Nothing, none of that. It's just, there's a rise in far right, that's unacceptable, and we can't allow it, it has to be stopped. What they don't tell you is that Muslims are a far right group. Anybody who believes and adheres to the ideology of Islam is by definition far right. And you know what? You guys are gonna tell me in the comment section, whatever, she's full of whatever, full of crap. And okay, so I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google here. Hold on. Far right. Here we go. Far right definition. There. Let's pick a left-leaning mean to deliver this message. Hold on, I got this here. Here. Oh, goodness. Wikipedia. Far-right politics. Far-right politics includes, but is not limited to, aspects of authoritarianism, anti-communism, and nativism. Claims that superior people should have greater rights than the inferior people are often associated with the far right. Far right has historically favored an elitist society based on its belief in the legitimacy of the rule of a supposed superior minority over the inferior masses. So, okay, authoritarianism for Islam, check. Claims that they're superior people and should have greater rights, check. Favored an elitist society based on the legitimacy of a supposed superior minority, check. Let's keep going on this, because I think you're going to be like, well, that's only 3 points. Superior persons should dominate society while undesirable elements should be purged. So check for Islam as well on that one. Islam says that the job of every Muslim is to convert everybody that is non-Muslim to Islam, and if they refuse to convert, they can either live as a semi-slave, which is a dhimmi, or they can be killed. They have to be killed. So those are the 3 mandates of every Muslim. So either convert, subvert, or kill. And that is the definition of far right. So it's ironic as hell when you have a guy like Hassan Yusuf who comes out, lectures us about the rise of far right in our country, when he himself is part of a far right activist group. Yeah, I guess the irony is potentially lost on him. So anyways, those 2 articles kind of put me in a bad mood. I was already in a bad mood about this, and actually, just so you know, I had to go to my peaceful place, and my peaceful place is often Weezer, which is a musical group from the 90s, and there's an album they have, and actually, so I listened to a lot of their music tonight to put me back with this smile on my face, and it did work. So that's good. And I was able to go through, but as soon as I was done, I came across another article, and this is, let me see, where is this from? I lost it here. Oh, goodness. I hope I find it. It was about a guy, oh, what's his name? University of, Jesus Christ, Lord, I don't even know. Let me find Islamophobia. I have all the Islamophobia articles here. What was that guy's name? There was a guy, oh, University of Calgary. Yes, let me look that up. Hold on. University, I should have music in the background while I do this research, eh? Maybe that would keep you guys' attention. University, Calgary, canceled. They canceled, there was an event. Canceled atheist speaker. Let's see if that works. Speaker. Way to go, University of Calgary. Wusses. Okay, let's cover this one. This is the 3rd article that got me today. Okay, yeah, I got it here. Oh, this is from the CBC. Okay. So, MRU, that must be a university organization, cancels speech by ex-Muslim turned atheist in light of New Zealand terror attack. So this came today. And there's an ex-Muslim called Armin Navabi. He was canceled. And this is incredibly disappointing, but again, entirely predictable. And they canceled him because, let's see what it says. I don't know if it even says in here. An opportunity. The Atheist Society of Calgary was hoping to provide a safe space for open communication and a chance for people to learn more about atheists from Navabi's perspective. So this is the group that wanted him there. I guess his cardinal sin is that he left Islam. So that's really why. He was going to talk about Islam. He became an atheist. He left Islam. And he began sharing his journey with others through a podcast. Oh, that's a wrong think. Oh, Navabi, don't you know for the left, that's a wrong think. You should love Islam. So, okay, here we go. They canceled Navabi's talk because of concerns by some staff and students. Okay, what concerns? What are the concerns that these people had? Like, this guy was gonna, what was he gonna say that was so concerning and alarming? A statement to CBC News reads, universities are a diverse and inclusive place where people should always feel respected and where there is a free exchange of ideas. The tragic event that occurred in Christchurch less than a week ago has had a large impact on many members in our community. We made this decision in light of that impact and would absolutely have the speaker come to our campuses another time. Right. No. They were trying to cancel this guy and they had the perfect opportunity. So, okay, first of all, universities are diverse and inclusive places where people should always feel respected. Are you kidding me? That's the point of a university nowadays? Jesus, I'm happy I'm not in university anymore. Holy moly. Should always feel respected. What happens if you walk one day and you're like, I don't feel respected? Like, I think that person over there gave me a look and I feel disrespected by that look. What do they expel the other people? It says people should always feel respected. So, and it says, again, the irony is strong in this one because they say people should always feel respected and we're the free exchange of ideas. And so they say, we're canceling you and your free exchange of ideas because university is a place of free exchange of ideas. These people are nuts. They are nuts. Universities are nuts. Do not send your kids to universities. Mine are certainly not going to university. Anyways, okay guys, so that'll do it for me tonight. I wanted to make sure that I brought this to your attention, that the political movement, the political beast that decided to come back is in full force, very predictable, and it's there. And they are driving their Sharia agenda. And right now they are implementing it. And they will try to get into our workforces. So they're in the government, they're already in our schools. This is the part where they're going to try to get into workforces so that they really have control over what anybody says about any Muslim at any point, anywhere in Canada, and they're going to start cracking down on it. So pay attention to this. Let me know if you have any re-education camps going on, Islamic re-education camps at your workplace, and I'll see you guys in the next one.